Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Tuesday, February 25th, 2025, and Matterport just dropped their winter release.
They sure did.
Codename Productivity Multiplied.
I like it.
Yeah, exciting stuff, especially for those in real estate, design, or facilities management.
Absolutely. This is big news for anyone in those industries.
And you're already ahead of the game, right?
Yeah.
You're using Matterport to create these incredible digital twins.
Yeah.
But we're taking you deeper today. We're going to give you some think insider knowledge on what this release really means for your work.
Yeah, it's not just about a bunch of shiny new features.
Right.
It's really about helping you to work smarter, not harder,
Like the sound of that.
Yeah, and Matterport is clearly aiming to empower you with the tools to really streamline your workflow and make data-driven decisions easier than ever.
Now they're calling their new suite of features the Matterport Marketing Cloud. And it seems like it's really a one-stop shop for all things property marketing.
Yeah, one-stop shop. I like that. That's a good way to put it.
Is that accurate?
Yeah. So imagine this, right? You schedule a scan, and within a couple of business days, you've got a complete market-ready package delivered automatically.
Okay, hold on. A couple of days for a whole marketing package?
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible. But what exactly does market-ready mean in this context?
Sure.
Break it down for us.
Well, think of all the things you need to market a property effectively.
Okay.
A 3D virtual tour, high-resolution photos, a video for social media, floor plans, compelling descriptions.
Yeah.
It's all there, ready to go. Plus, it even integrates seamlessly with the MLS.
Oh, wow.
To eliminate those manual uploads and delays.
So that's a pretty significant time saver right there.
Oh, absolutely.
And speaking of saving time, I noticed that they're really heavily emphasizing AI in this release. The one that really caught my eye was the AI-generated property descriptions.
Yeah.
What's the thinking behind that?
It's brilliant. Yeah.
Really. Matterport is using AI to generate property descriptions that are not only accurate and detailed, but they're also optimized for maximum impact.
Oh, okay.
It takes the guesswork out of crafting compelling listings, helps you connect with potential buyers more effectively.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, it frees up your time, but it also ensures consistency in the quality of your listings.
Exactly.
But let's be honest, sometimes even the best description can't overcome a cluttered space.
You're absolutely right. Presentation matters.
Yeah.
And that's where the new Defurnish tool comes in.
Okay.
Imagine you're working with a property that has incredible potential, but it's overflowing with furniture or personal belongings that distract from the space itself.
Oh, I've seen that so many times. Buyers can't always see past the clutter to envision themselves in the space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Declutter lets you digitally remove those distractions with just a few clicks.
Oh, wow.
Allowing buyers to focus on the property's layout, flow, and inherent beauty. So it's like giving them a virtual blank canvas to work with.
Exactly.
Without having to physically stage the property. That could be a game changer for open houses and virtual tours.
It is.
Yeah.
And they're not stopping there. You'll soon be able to create highlight reels that showcase both the furnished and defurnished views.
No, cool.
So you're giving buyers a complete picture of the property's potential.
So we've got this streamlined marketing package. AI taking care of those, pesky descriptions.
Right.
And a tool that lets us virtually declutter a space.
Yeah.
But what about actually capturing these spaces? Especially those larger, complex ones. Is Matterport addressing that in this release?
Absolutely.
Okay.
One of the key innovations they're introducing is something called Merge.
Okay.
Which is designed to tackle those massive projects.
You have my attention.
All right. So think stadiums, shopping malls, sprawling office complexes. Places that used to be a logistical nightmare to scan. Merge allows multiple users to scan different areas of a property simultaneously.
Oh, wow.
And then combine their work into one massive digital twin.
So instead of trying to wrangle a single scanner through this huge crowded space, you can have a team working in parallel.
Exactly.
Significantly cutting down on the time it takes to capture the entire property.
Precisely.
And we're not talking about sacrificing detail here?
No, not at all.
Are we?
With Merge, you can combine up to 2,000 scan points.
Wow.
Ensuring that you capture every nook and cranny in stunning detail.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'm already imagining the possibilities for industries beyond real estate. Facility management, construction, even large-scale event planning.
For sure.
But let's be realistic. Capturing a space is only half the battle.
Right.
What about managing all the data that comes with these massive digital twins?
Well, they've really thought about that too.
Okay.
One of the key improvements they've made is in the area of tagging. Remember how time-consuming it was to manually add tags to every point of interest in a space?
Oh, yeah. And if you were working on a project with multiple spaces, it felt like you were constantly recreating the wheel.
Exactly. So Matterport has introduced a couple of features to address that.
Okay.
First, you can now copy tags from one digital twin to another.
Oh.
Which is a huge time saver if you're working on similar properties.
So I could create a template of standard tags for, say, an office building.
Yep.
And then just import those tags into each new project.
Yes. And if you want to get even more granular, you can now import and export tags using CSV files.
Okay.
This gives you greater control over your data and allows you to easily share tagging information with your team or clients.
Okay, so I can see how that would be beneficial for large teams or complex projects where everyone needs to be on the same page.
Right.
But what about those situations where you notice something important?
Yeah.
While you're actually scanning the space? Do you have to go back and add the tag later?
Not anymore. Matterport has introduced field tags,
Okay.
which allows teams to add tags in real time during the scan.
So if I'm scanning an office building and I notice a potential issue with, let's say, the HVAC system, I can tag it right then and there.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's like having a digital notepad right in your scanner,
Right.
ensuring that you don't miss any crucial details.
That's brilliant.
And eliminating the need for extra site visits.
It really seems like Matterport is thinking about that entire workflow, you know.
They are.
From capturing a space to managing the data
All right.
to presenting it in the best possible light.
Absolutely. And there's a lot more to unpack in this release, so stay tuned.
Ooh, I'm definitely intrigued.
We've covered a lot of ground already, but there's still plenty more to explore in Matterport's winter release.
And you know me, always eager to uncover those hidden gems, those features that might not be making headlines,
right,
but, you know, have the potential to truly transform how we work.
Well, I think you'll be quite interested in what they're doing with data management and documentation.
Okay.
Remember how we were talking about SimLab earlier?
Yeah.
And how some of these new Matterport features, like field tags, kind of overlap with what SimLab already offers.
Right. It's that healthy competition pushing both platforms to innovate and improve.
Exactly. Well, there's another feature called time travel.
Okay.
That SimLab has had for a while. And it's something that Matterport is now introducing as well.
Time travel. Now, that sounds intriguing.
Right.
Are we talking about some sort of digital DeLorean that lets us revisit past scans?
Not quite a DeLorean, but the concept is similar.
Go.
Time travel allows you to go back and see a space as it was captured at different points in time.
So if I scanned a property before renovations began, I could then compare that scan to a new one.
Right.
Taken after the renovations were complete.
Exactly.
And see the changes, like side by side.
Exactly. It's like having a visual record of the space's evolution. Imagine the possibilities for construction documentation, renovation planning, or even historical preservation.
Yeah.
You can track the progress of a project over time, analyze how a space has been modified,
right,
or even use it as a tool for communication with clients or stakeholders.
Okay, so that's a powerful tool.
It is.
It's not just about capturing a space, it's about understanding its history and how it's changed over time.
Exactly.
But since SimLab already offers this feature, do you think Matterport will implement it differently? Or will it be more of a Me Too kind of thing?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears for a moment.
Okay.
And talk about another feature that's been generating a lot of buzz. Matterport Merge Spaces.
Yes, Merge Spaces.
Yeah.
This has been in private beta for a while now.
Okay.
And it's a feature that a lot of Matterport service providers have been eagerly anticipating.
So for those who haven't been following the rumors, give us the rundown on what Merge Spaces is all about.
Sure. It's designed to handle those truly massive projects. Think stadiums, shopping malls, entire university campuses.
Wow.
Projects where capturing everything in a single model would have been nearly impossible before.
Right.
Merge Spaces allows you to combine multiple Matterport models into one gigantic, seamless digital twin.
So instead of having separate models for each floor of a hospital, for example, You could have one complete model of the entire building.
Exactly. It opens up a whole new world of possibilities for industries beyond real estate, facility managers, construction companies, event planners.
Yeah.
Anyone who needs to work with large, complex spaces can now create comprehensive digital replicas with incredible detail.
That's a game changer, especially for industries where having that complete picture of a space is critical for, safety planning or decision making.
Right.
But with these massive digital twins, I imagine the file sizes must be enormous.
Yeah, they are.
How does Matterport handle that?
Well, they've optimized the technology to ensure that even these huge models are still manageable and accessible. It's a testament to their commitment to pushing the boundaries of what's possible with digital twins without sacrificing usability.
It's impressive to see how they're continuously innovating.
It is.
And finding ways to address those challenges, They come with creating and managing these increasingly complex digital twins.
They are definitely pushing the envelope. And I think it's just the beginning. As digital twin technology continues to evolve, I'm excited to see what Matterport comes up with next.
Me too. But before we get too carried away with the future, let's bring it back to the present.
All right.
For our listeners who are eager to explore the Matterport winter release in more detail, where should they go?
We Get Around Network Forum is an excellent resource. They have in-depth discussions, tutorials, expert insights from a vibrant community of Matterport users.
Right.
It's a great place to learn from others and share your own experiences with this release.
It's like the ultimate Matterport brain trust.
It is.
And speaking of brains, I've got a question for our listeners.
Okay.
With all these new features, what are you most excited about? What do you think will have the biggest impact on your work?
It's a question worth pondering.
It is.
Each of these features offers something unique and valuable.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to see how people incorporate these new tools into their workflows.
Absolutely.
And how they ultimately shape the future of our industry.
Definitely. But we're not done yet.
Oh.
There's one more feature we need to discuss, and it's one that I think you'll find particularly interesting, given your passion for helping buyers see the potential in a space.
Okay, now you've got me hooked.
All right.
Let's
uncover this final piece.
Yeah, let's uncover this final piece of the Matterport winter release puzzle. All right, we're back. And you really piqued my curiosity.
I did.
What's this final feature that's going to, blow our minds?
Well, we've talked about the Matterport Marketing Cloud, AI-powered descriptions, time travel, and merge spaces, all incredibly powerful tools in their own right. But now, let's talk about taking control of how you present a property. Specifically when it comes to those spaces that are, well, a little less than picture perfect.
Okay, you're talking about the declutter tool, right?
I am.
As someone who's seen their fair share of cluttered spaces, this feature is already at the top of my must-try list.
Yeah.
But for those who haven't heard about it, walk us through it.
Sure. Imagine you walk into a property that has great bones, beautiful architecture, spacious rooms, lots of natural light. But it's packed with furniture, personal belongings, maybe even some questionable decor choices.
I can practically smell the air freshener trying to mask the scent of too many knickknacks.
Right.
It's amazing how clutter can completely overshadow a space's potential.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's like trying to appreciate a beautiful painting when there's a giant thumbtack stuck right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know, your eye is drawn to the distraction, not the art.
Right.
That's where declutter comes in.
Okay.
It allows you to digitally remove those distracting elements, whether it's excess furniture, personal items, or anything that's taking away from the property's inherent beauty.
So it's like digital staging in reverse.
Kind of.
Instead of adding furniture to an empty space, we're taking it away to reveal the space's potential.
Exactly.
But wouldn't that make the space look too bare or unrealistic?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But declutter isn't about creating a sterile, empty box.
Okay.
It's about removing those elements that distract from the property's best features. It's intelligent enough to distinguish between items that are part of the property's structure, like built-in appliances or fireplaces, and those that are movable.
So you could virtually declutter a kitchen
Yes.
that's overflowing with gadgets and mismatched dishes to reveal those gorgeous granite countertops and custom cabinetry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're essentially helping potential buyers see the space with fresh eyes,
Right.
allowing them to focus on the layout, the flow, and the possibilities.
So it's almost like giving them permission to dream a little.
It is. It is.
And I imagine this is a game changer for real estate agents who are trying to market properties that need a little TLC.
Absolutely.
You know, it's much easier to convince a buyer to invest in a property when they can see its potential.
For sure.
Even if it's hidden under a layer of clutter.
And remember those highlight reels we talked about earlier?
Oh, yeah.
They'll showcase both the furnished and decluttered views, giving buyers a complete picture.
So it's like having the best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah.
It's the before and after shots, but all within a single immersive experience that's incredibly powerful for marketing.
Very powerful.
But it's not just about selling properties, is it? How else do you see declutter being used?
Well, the applications go beyond real estate.
Okay.
Imagine using declutter for renovation planning.
Okay.
You can virtually clear out a space to see what it would look like with different walls removed, or to visualize an open plan layout before you even pick up a sledgehammer.
Right.
It's a powerful tool for designers, architects, anyone involved in spatial planning.
So it's about empowering people to see the potential in a space.
Yeah.
And make informed decisions about how to transform it.
I agree.
So let's take a step back and consider everything we've covered today, right?
Okay.
The Matterport Marketing Cloud, merged spaces, time travel, field tags, and now declutter. It's clear that Matterport isn't just adding features.
Right.
They're really building a comprehensive platform that addresses every aspect of the digital twin workflow.
I completely agree.
And what's, I think, most impressive is that they're doing it in a way that's intuitive, accessible, and user-friendly.
Yeah, they're not just targeting the tech-savvy early adopters.
Right.
They're making these tools available to everyone.
Yeah.
Democratizing access to this incredible technology.
And that's a really important point.
It is.
It's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about making it work for people, regardless of their technical expertise.
I agree.
And that's what ultimately drives adoption and pushes innovation forward.
Absolutely. So for all of you listening,
Yeah.
we encourage you to dive into Matterport's winter release. Explore these new features.
Yeah.
And discover how they can empower you to do your best work.
That's right.
Whether you're in real estate, design, construction, or any field that involves capturing and managing spaces, this release has something for you.
And if you're looking for a community to share your experiences, ask questions. Or get inspired, head over to the We Get Around Network Forum at WeTaroundNetworkForum.com.
That's the place.
It's a fantastic resource for all things Matterport.
For sure.
And you'll find a welcoming community of passionate professionals there.
It's been a pleasure diving into this release with you today.
Likewise.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Matterport's winter release.
Yeah.
We hope you found it informative, inspiring, and maybe even a little bit mind-blowing.
Absolutely. Until next time.
Happy scanning.
Happy scanning, everyone.